Welcome to the Eagles Call, a presentation of Athens Christian School. An in-depth look at what the Lord is doing through our students and families for the community of Athens and for Northeast Georgia. Tonight, we'll focus the student spotlight on sophomore basketball standout Zach Lilly. We'll check up on the progress of one of our recent graduates, Carolina Baca, and we'll go back into the headmaster's corner with Mr. Steve Cummings. Last year, we sat down with Miss Carolina Baca, a recent graduate of Athens Christian, to discuss her time at ACS as well as her future plans. 6 months later, we catch up with her again to see how she's doing.
Well, since I graduated, I've been to the University of Georgia, where I am majoring in business right now, and after that I plan on going on to law school and studying law. Well, I expected it to be extremely hard, and at the beginning of the semester it wasn't that much different from my junior and senior year here at ACS, but the only difference is you only go to school for 2 or 3 hours a day, and then you think you have the rest of the day off and you just go hang out with friends or go watch TV instead of actually doing homework because your professors don't check anymore. And then finals come and you realize you were supposed to have spent that time studying, but you didn't. So that's the main difference. But as regard to school-wise, it hasn't been extremely hard, just because now I realize why all my teachers didn't let me exempt my exams my junior and senior year, because they were trying to prepare us for college. Well, a lot of my classes are now 400 to 500 students, where my senior year at ACS, my calculus class was 6 students. So it's a lot different. The teachers use microphones. It's a really big class. The Bible classes that we got daily have helped me a lot. It's sort of become part of you, and now it's not like it was just a routine. It's more like you go a day without doing devotions and you feel like you just need to do it. So that's helped me out a lot. Also, just knowing how to act. Like, a lot of students get to college and start drinking and partying, but when you talk to them, they really don't know why they're doing it. They just think it's what they're supposed to be doing because they're in college. Knowing the Lord has helped me, because I know that all these things that they're doing, just drinking, partying, having a good time, and not caring about their grades, is going to catch up to them. And it's all going to go away really fast, and then they're not going to have anything left to show for their college years. I have a lot of friends who are seniors now that have told me that they fell into those traps, and now they have to pay for it because their GPA is really low, and they have to study really hard now to just to keep hope. Well, through my high school years, I learned that getting A's in freshman and sophomore years were a lot easier than my junior and senior years. So I was really glad that I started off my high school years with good grades, because when it came to my junior and senior years, classes got harder and we started taking AP classes, and it just didn't put as much pressure on me the last years. So that's just what I'm doing with college, you know, because freshman years you're taking all the core classes and you just want to get good grades in that, so that when you take all the higher level classes you won't have as much pressure in losing your GPA. Well, I was in a pageant in October for Miss Latin UGA, and it was a couple of girls, and it was Mr. and Mrs. So there were a couple girls and a couple guys, and we had to do a talent and answer some questions and go out in our native suits. So I was representing Peru. So God blessed me a lot through that, and I was able to win. So that was a lot of fun, and it was just fun to prepare and just to meet the people that were in it. And I was the first freshman to win, so that was fun. I did a little dance by a Spanish singer, and one of my friends from church helped choreograph it. Oh, no, I just did that because they asked me to do a pageant. I don't think I'll do any more pageant stuff. Well, I think that being at a Christian school helps you a lot, just to prepare for things to come. And there are a lot of things that I've learned about that I wouldn't have wanted to know. I don't want to know now, and I wouldn't have wanted to know when I was 14 or 15, where people in public schools do know. Just a lot of stuff that doesn't help you out, just that doesn't matter in life. And I think just being here at a Christian school just helps you prepare to just how to act when stuff like that happens. So I don't think going to a Christian school makes you too soft. I think it makes you stronger. And at times I wondered if I was able to be a light at a Christian school, and it was hard. But there are a lot of people who are Christian by name but don't actually walk with Jesus. So you do have an opportunity to grow at a Christian school. I went to a Gates Millennium Scholar Leadership Conference in Washington, D.C., and it was all the Gates Millennium Scholarships for 2009 from the Mississippi River East. So we all met in Washington, D.C. for a weekend, and they flew us out there and paid for everything, so that was really nice. And we just had a lot of conferences on how to be a leader, and they just reinforced that we're in school to be in school, not to hang out with friends or to have a good time, because they expect more of us because more has been given to us. So that was a good way to start off the semester, because they reminded us that we just needed to study and keep our grades up, because that scholarship could easily go away if your GPA went down. All the scholarships that I've received just push me to study harder, because I don't want to lose them, because that would just be a loss for myself, because I would just have to pay for school on my own. So, I mean, it helps me just focus on school and not worry about going out to eat at nights or going to hang out with friends or watch certain TV shows. It just helps me realize that I just need to study and focus. My future plans have stayed pretty much the same. I've gotten to help a lot of my friends. I have a lot of friends that I've met that are Christians, but they know just a subtle amount of Bible stuff because they haven't grown up in the Lord. So it's nice to be able to help them, because we know all the Bible stories. We know what happened to Daniel and David, and they don't. So it's a good way to just be a witness and talk to them about it, even just to Christian friends. Well, I definitely want to go to law school and be either a corporate law or immigration law. So I definitely want to do that, and hopefully while I'm doing that, I'll have a business degree. So hopefully just either be a manager somewhere or start a little business or something.